Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Shooting the Shelf. I'm Jesse Arnold. With me is Curtis Akerman, as always. How's it going tonight, buddy?
It's going great. You sound like shit, but I'm glad that you're here. So
I can't breathe out of my nose. It's like someone shoved clay up in there, and it is horrible.
all right. Well, I guess you'll just have to not do so much talking tonight like you normally do. If you could just, shut up a bit, maybe this would be the episode that I shine and I'm able to kind of get in a few words edgewise.
I think that would be wonderful.
All right. Well, let me start with the chat. How about, well, before we go to the chat, I just want everybody to know we've got a mystery guest coming tonight. Jesse does not know who our guest is. So,
and if I can address, I sound horrible. Like the rest of me is fine. It's just some sinus thing. It's been 2 weeks. And something about driving to Massachusetts and back, being in the car and maybe the air conditioning at the hotel or whatever has just aggravated it exponentially. And so I'm not sick. So anybody that was around me this weekend, I don't think you have to worry about catching anything from me. I just sound horrible. Yeah, it might be allergies. I don't know. But I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow to hopefully get something better than over the counter. So.
All right. Well, let me go to the chat. Looks like we've got Mark out there. Crom316 says, hello, happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going, sir? Missed you in the studio this Sunday. Sounds like he was working on some Dio stuff, so he was bouncing around and wasn't able to pop in. But JMax77 is out here. We've got MJ Staten in the house. Dub3 is here. Dub3. Dub 3. We got Jesse Marshall here as well. I am TJ Williams. I'm sorry. I forgot most of that is silent. It's just I am. But he is here. Blake, a.k.a. Recon Rage, in the house. We've got Darla Akerman here as well. James Studio. Moodio.
Do you not know Darla?
Oh, yes, I do know Darla.
Okay.
I've got to be careful what I say when Darla's watching, though. I was doing a stream last night with Oz, and I mentioned how I'm going to need a big tavern set for my character and your character to hang out in. And I told them, I could either like pay somebody a lot of dollars, hundreds of dollars to make a tavern, or Darla could make me one and then she could keep the money. Well, I didn't know she was listening, and she actually sent me a text right afterwards and was like, she had the timestamp and everything on when I said it. So yeah. So, so I just got to be careful what I say. She says, oh, sorry, it was on Double Jointed yesterday. It says Double Jointed 7/19/25, 145 in. Sit promises, Sit is what she calls me, promises money to me for Tavern Dio. Noted. So, yeah, careful what you say. We got Stacy Lynn here. We've got Kevin McCoy in the chat. Kevin and Tanya were both in the studio today. It was awesome seeing Tanya back at it. I unfortunately missed Mod Squad this Saturday, but sounds like they were on there as well. We got Brian Lynn here. So we got 3 Lynns and 2 McCoys because there is Tanya. Hey, how's it going? We've got 1 Orkin because Steph is here. Cincy John in the house. We've got Jen Sayak, a.k.a. Lucky Sprinkles. We got Captain Firebeard Baker, not Captain, but Cap'n. He is here. Let's see. Scroll. We got Michael Morales is here as well. Steph says you need honey. Well, she says honey, you need honey. So I don't know if she's saying honey to you, like she's calling you honey, and then she's also saying you need honey, or she's just saying honey is the answer and then reaffirming it. You need honey. So,
I don't know. I feel like honey would just clog more things up.
Well, apparently you need honey, and she may or may not also be calling you honey. We don't have those answers yet. William Husted is here. We've got TD3 Trooper in the house. Freaks Figures is also here. A little PB action. Got Patrick Boyle is here. Says hi, everyone. Hello, Patrick. Let's see. Tanya says, so stinking fun to be in the studio today. Absolutely. It was awesome seeing you. I think they are going to do a little thing at Legions Con during the week on Wednesday, a little Mod Squad / art by Akerman like we do, when Jeremy's not going. So I don't know what day you're coming in, Jesse, but if you're there on Wednesday, we might be doing a little painting somewhere. So just FYI.
It won't be Wednesday. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I'll be there Monday, so I'll have fun for you. So, Jeremy Govier is in the chat. We also have Kent Pool Collects, and yes, Kent Pool, this is live. And we've got Mark Rivera also here. Did I say Schmerber? Schmerbers? Well, he is here, if I didn't say it. Best show on YouTube, double jointed Saturday mornings. Definitely check it out. Got Digital Ronin photos here. Talked to Ronin last week about the Legions magazine. I ordered the first one that's out. I pre-ordered the second one. It looks awesome. I can't wait to get it. Wish those guys nothing but the best. Also, Douglas Tupper hopped in here.
Hey, Douglas.
Welcome, Douglas. Hedgehog Action. Now that guy, listen, I was talking to that guy this weekend, and he said he's pushing to get to the next milestone on YouTube, which I assumed because I've watched Hedgehog's channel for a while before I was really, doing much of anything. Hedgehog's been going for a long time, doing reviews. He's got the Saturday Day Live. So I figured the milestone has to be like 100K or something. Like that's probably what he's shooting for. Lo and behold, find out this guy isn't at 1,000 yet. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, I mean, maybe we got 45 watching now. Maybe all of them have subscribed, and then therefore you're not doing anything wrong. But if you haven't subscribed to Hedgehog and you're watching this, come on, folks. Like, that is premium content. He's got reviews. He's got Saturday Day Live. He goes to these cons and he walks around and shows you all the different tables and stuff. It feels like you're there. If you're one of these people that doesn't live on the East Coast and you don't get to go to all these shows, he takes you there with him. So go and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mama. And I believe we've got a little something here for that.
Hedgehog Action. The race to 1,000, subscribe now, or get poked by a porcupine. Run, 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 run. Race to 1,000, subscribe to Hedgehog Action on YouTube. Eat shit, Sonic Hedgehog Action is faster. Eat do every other hedgehog. Because Jonathan is the best to leave that gooey goo.
Love that. Take that, Sonic. You got nothing on Jonathan. He's the hedgehog with the most. Eddie popped into the chat. We got Mike V. It's him, but it says it's me, but that's not me. That's him. It's Mike V. That's him, not me. Yeah.
It's on loop. Sorry.
No, that's fine. So yeah, looks like people have said that they're subscribing.
His name was Mike.
Mike.
The subscriber count is going up. I think we've added like another 20 over the last couple days, or just over the last 24 hours, really. So yeah, let's get there. I know I'm putting together a prize package for when he gets to 1,000. I'm sure Jonathan will have some stuff too. So yeah, let's get him to 1,000 because he has too much good stuff on there to not be at 1,000 yet. So
I'll throw something in there that does not include my sinus-filled face.
There you go. Jesse, we've got a guest tonight, and I know I kept it a secret from you. And you know me, my favorite thing on Sunday nights is when we get the or two, right? And tonight, we don't have two people, but we have one person that goes by two names. You may know him as Will White. You may know him as Billy Beige, but you just better know him because he's awesome. And here he is, Manager Billy. How you doing, sir?
I'm here. I'm actually sick, but I sound okay because I am full of Aquil and Alka-Seltzer. If you went to the New Orleans Oddities and Curiosities Expo, I'm sorry. You may be sick.
Okay. So we got one guy that sounds sick, but's not sick. We got another guy that doesn't sound sick, but he is sick. Both of them went to shows this weekend. You may or may not have gotten sick from one of them, but definitely not the other.
It's possible, you know? I mean, like, there was a lot of room at the Oddities place. So, I mean, like, if you were backing up on me while I'm trying to look at taxidermy cat dolls or whatever, it's on you.
I mean, who hasn't seen that played out before? So,
right.
Yeah, that's a scene that just.
I'm sorry, did you say backing up on you?
Yeah.
It did say oddities and curiosities on your shirt, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, say no more. I'm tracking now.
Jesse gets it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we definitely want to hear about the oddities and curiosities. I'm sure you've got some interesting stories from this weekend. But at the beginning of the show, we do a little thing that we call shelf selections. That's where Jesse and I, and this week, Billy, found some photos that inspired us, and we decided to pull them up and talk about them so that you guys can see them and think they're cool too, and maybe even subscribe to these people's Instagrams. So here we, well, wait a minute. We don't go because we got a super chat in there, Jesse.
We do. We've got a $1.99 super chat from Hedgehog Action himself. You could even call that hedgy money, but not hegemony, because I don't think that's a good thing.
Would you call that?
Shelfers.
Would you call that hedge funds?
Ooh, that's better.
Yes. From
like
now
that.
on, every time that they get a super chat on their channel, they better call it hedge funds.
I like that a lot.
All right, but I think with a super chat, I think it deserves, you know, I mean, we got to promote their channel and stuff. So here we go.
Hedgehog Action, the race to 1,000. Subscribe now, or get poked by a porcupine. Run, 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 run. Race to 1,000. Subscribe to Hedgehog Action on YouTube. Eat shit, Sonic Hedgehog Action is faster. Eat to do every other hedgehog. Because Jonathan is the best to leave that goody goo.
I love that song. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan put that together last night on very short notice. I really appreciate it. And it might be one of my favorite ditties ever.
I mean, it puts Sonic in his place where he belongs, which is second behind Hedgehog, because Sonic can eat shit.
And all those other hedgehogs. I don't know. I've never seen Sonic or any other hedgehog go live at a con and show me what toys are available. Never seen it. There's only one hedgehog that's done that, and that's Jonathan.
That's because he has the proper bandwidth when he goes there. He makes sure he has his mobile data all topped up. He has where he checks the, you know, if he needs to connect to the hotel Wi-Fi or whatever, bring a hotspot. He's set.
Yeah. And last night on the Clubhouse, Oz said whenever he goes to a con and Jonathan's there, he said Jonathan acts very excited to see him, and it makes him feel like he's been waiting for him to arrive. And while that's probably not the case, and he probably, you know, he's like, whatever, I could care less if Oz shows up or not. He makes him feel that way, and that's what's important, you know.
That's how you know Jonathan is a people person.
There you go. Yep.
I thought he was a hedgehog.
Yeah. He's a hedgehog.
It's a turn of praise. People person, hedgehog, you know.
Yeah.
People person, hedgehog. Action.
There you go.
Eat shit, Sonic. All the mother hedgehogs.
Did you grab something to show off, Jesse?
No, my tissues are all out.
Oh,
so
I thought you grabbed you came back with a box. I thought you maybe had like a Sonic the Hedgehog pop or something.
Here you go.
I guess it's sandpaper for the rest of the night. I mean, toilet paper.
He's trying to hand you it. There you go. Just take it. Yeah.
Oh.
Hooray! That totally
There
worked.
I mean, you could always run to the restroom and grab some toilet paper if you need to. So
That's
That
what I
shit
said.
ain't got aloe in it.
For the rest of the day.
Oh,
I've got
gotcha.
2 left that came out, but these are the nice. Ooh, there's a third one. All right, cool. I'll make it
Cool.
another 20 minutes.
Nice.
Small blessings.
Get those ones with the aloe in them.
Yeah,
You gotta have
that's
the
what it
aloe
is.
ones, or else it's just
Yeah.
oof.
Yeah. There you go. Cooling and aloe. Very nice. Very nice.
It's about.
All right. Here we go. Shelf selections. First one is one of mine. So this actually was referred to me by one Stephanie Orkin, was telling me about this account, which is really freaking cool. So they like take these like skulls, like these model skulls, and then they build up with clay the rest of this stuff around it. So like this here is like a Batman with, I don't know what would have happened to him to where you can see a skull, but I just think it's really cool that it starts as a skull and they model everything else in clay over top of it. They've got like videos where they show like the process of it. So really cool account. This is Jack of the Dust on Instagram. So
That's cool. That
yeah,
really is.
Jesse.
That is really freaking cool. It is like you see Batman for who he really is, but still have no idea who he is.
Yeah, what's under the mask? No, too far.
Exactly.
Go back.
Yeah. Billy, thoughts on this one?
I think it's an amazing way to perform art, starting off with a skull, then sculpting everything around it instead of working your way back or taking an existing thing, cutting out and adding a skull to it. It's really cool. Really cool.
For sure. Next one is one of Billy's. Billy, go ahead.
I was scrolling through my Instagram looking for shelf selections, and I saw this, and I saw it didn't have a lot of likes, so I wanted to highlight it. I can't remember who it is because they are in the Cabal, because I've seen that head and that like sculpt work in there. I just wish I would have done more, being alive and conscious and stuff, and paid attention. But the Stone Hollow Customs, go follow them. It looks fantastic. It's a lot of actual hand sculpting that went into this.
Yeah, it looks very much like a scene from Indiana Jones, like the melting, like opening up the whatchamajig arc, and like that, or like something from like an old the animation. What is it called? Stop motion animation, right? Where the skeleton kind of be all jerky and stuff. Like it looks like something from that one of those. Just it's creepy, but it's also cool.
Of course it's you, MJ. Of course it was you.
Oh, awesome.
That's
Jesse.
what would be in my feed.
It was MJ all along.
We should have known by the Motorhead.
Yeah.
This is really cool. I've been seeing this pop up. I oddly haven't been seeing it on Instagram, but I'm definitely going to make sure I go over and find it over there. I've been seeing it in the Cabal or wherever he's been posting it on Facebook, and it's really cool. It makes me uncomfortable to look at it, but it's really cool because that's how my head feels right now.
He chose poorly, so
yeah, but it's awesome.
This is one of Jesse's.
This is from the one and only Stacy Lynn, aka Scorptiva, some numbers 115 over on Instagram. Oh, that's weird. I'm getting a weird reverb in my head. This is her. I believe she called it the Dirty Girl, and the Charbot painted up in a nice combo. I believe that is a Wolf King head. I think.
I believe that is correct. Yes,
because I think I have a version of it right here. Yeah, it's a Wolf King head. And she did an awesome job. The colors on this are really cool, and I just think it's really awesome. So,
yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a dirty girl, right? Great use of a builder figure here, and just kind of transforming it. This is what like Legion builders are about, right? Like you take this cheaper Legion builder that has less paint apps, and then you just see what you can create with it. I know she was working on this in the Mod Squad. Shout out Mod Squad, hashtag Legions Ladies Live. So go check them out. Every Saturday they're painting. Tanya and Stacy. Sometimes they have one or two other folks with them. But yeah, she was painting this up over a couple week period, and then she painted up the Charbot to go with it. Just did a fantastic job. So great work, Stacy. I'm not sure where she found the time to do this, because normally Brian is like making her work on torches nonstop. So I'm not sure where she found the time, but appreciate the fact that she did. So, Billy, thoughts on this one?
If she's always making torches, at least she has the light to work on this.
Yes. Brian said, "Let there be light," and then there was. So
and she made it.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah. In the
so
chat,
light.
Dub3
It's
says,
the
"Is
whole
this
thing.
available?" And then Stacy says, "Possibly." Ooh. Be on the lookout in your vicinity. Next one is one of mine. This is collectors.orbit. I can't remember who sent this to me. Might have been Dub3. I'm not sure. Somebody sent this to me. Forget who it is. Sorry if it's somebody out there watching. Thought this was really cool. Didn't notice the Arnold at first. The Arnold is so camouflaged so well.
Oh, whoa.
I did not even see him there, which makes this even cooler. Like just looking at it at first, you're like, oh, cool, Predator, nice, like outdoor shot, the fire, all this and that. And then you're like, oh crap, it's Arnold. Yeah, that's just badass. So Jesse.
Yeah, this is super cool. I did, until you mentioned Arnold, I didn't see him. Oh my gosh, my head. This is really cool. The light, how the fire, it actually looks like the fire is lighting up from underneath the Predator. Yeah, this feels like a shot right out of the movie. This is excellent.
Yeah, very well done. Billy.
Maybe Arnold was the Predator all along.
It's possible. Who's hunting who? That's the question. Yeah. So,
that makes sense, because then in Predator 2, Danny Glover he's the second Predator.
Yes.
Gotcha.
All these poor aliens are going to have like these like hunting trips on our planet. They keep running over these like predators that they have to deal with, and it's just an escalating thing. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. The real predators were the friends we made along the way.
So isn't that the one with Topher?
I don't know. Oh, that's awesome. Predator.
He's going to catch a predator.
Yes, Kent. Yes. Oh, that's two. We got to write these down. We got hedge funds. We got how to catch a predator. Man, I think for like
$100, you get Chris Hansen to read some Predator lines. So.
This is so good. All right, next one is one of Billy's.
Again, just scrolling through Instagram, and I saw like I follow some Fallout stuff, and I saw this Fallout custom, and I was like, okay, this one needs to be highlighted. And this was his, I think from his comment, he said this was a custom for a client, but he still took some pictures of it, and it's just very dope. It's worth a follow because he also has some other awesome Fallout stuff on there.
This is awesome, and it's also an account that I wasn't following, so I love it because now it's an account that I am following, because that's what we do on this channel. When we find cool new accounts that we're not following, we follow them so that it makes our Instagram feed that much cooler.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, because I mean, you don't want your Instagram feed to just be wrestling and furries like mine, right?
And you don't want it to be just like, big, etc. words, goth girls.
Yeah. This is cool. I love the background on this. I love the outdoor stuff, that like all the the junk piled up and everything. I don't know where, like, if it, like, some of it looks like maybe he made it, some of it looks like it's possibly from like miniature sets or other toy lines. But I love the, it really feels like it's like out of a movie or something. It's pretty cool. So Jesse.
Yeah, I wish I had some change for the soda machine in the back. This is cool. I'm sensing a theme in your selections, though, Billy. Are you okay?
It's going to change. It's going to change.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think your theme and his theme are going to start to merge here in just a little bit. So
I have a theme.
yeah, you've been having a theme lately. Speaking of your theme, here we go. Jesse.
This is I realize this is the multiple times in a row I've picked Nutty_Baker's stuff, but it's a freaking Stegosaurus. I couldn't pass this one up. It is I like other sodas besides Mountain Dew, like Baja Cabo Citrus Mountain Dew or Whiteout Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper.
Nothing's wrong with them at all. That's the point.
No, but anyway, I just thought this picture was great. The silhouette to where, like, you see the toy, but it's just a silhouette. I just thought it was really cool. It feels like it could be out of like a National Geographic or something. I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I love the outdoor nature shot. Anytime that you can get where the sky starts turning those colors, whether it's sunrise, sunset, and you start getting those like pretty like purples and pinks and all that kind of stuff in the sky is really neat. And then you get this, just complete shadow, darkness. So you just see the silhouette of the dinosaur. Yeah, it's awesome. Really cool job. Billy.
Anytime there's a great shot and it makes the theme song to Jurassic Park play in my head, it's doing something right.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, thanks. We just probably
Jesse. He finds a way. So
yeah. Gotta stop under 10 seconds.
Next is one of my picks. This is Checo.o_toys. And this is, this is just fun. I like it. It immediately I saw this and I'm like, it's like I'm watching the movie again. Like it just, and plus you got the music play, you got bye, bye, bye on the, come on. That's just awesome. So great posing. Love the snow falling and everything. The background, everything he set up here. I mean, it's straight out of the movie and immediately hit me in the member berries. So, Jesse.
Well, first I want to say, Dorkler just said he clumsily removed his glasses after seeing that photo and hearing Billy's music. Like Dr. Grant taking off his sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this shot is really cool. It totally captured. Like I want to see a full stop motion kind of Robot Chicken reinterpretation of that scene now because of this picture with this figure. This is really cool. It totally just evokes the moment in the movie. And yeah, like you said, it's just a lot of fun, and seeing people have fun with their toys is one of the best parts of toys, right?
It might be the most fun opening of a movie ever. Like I can't remember a movie that opened where I was like, this is so freaking fantastic. Like this is like, I'm jazzed immediately based on the opening. I don't know. Can you think of one that's like just the opening is better than this?
Man, my mind just wants to make dark jokes right now.
Yeah, I don't think so. Billy, what do you think about this one?
Cinema.
There you go. So, what else do you have to say?
I think next time we have Jordan on the show, we're doing this. We're going to do them, and we're not going to say whose or whose. And he has to pick which one is ours and say what we would say about it.
Well, okay. Here's a question, though. When he's saying 95% of Jesse and Curtis's picks, does that mean if we pull them up on screen, he can tell which one of us it is? Or does that mean he can just scroll through his Instagram and know this one's going to be a Jesse, this one's going to be a Curtis? Like, because that's more impressive. Like, obviously, if we pull it up here, it's going to be pretty easy. You're going to have a 50-50 chance. And if there's Indiana Jones or a dinosaur in it, you got 100% chance.
I haven't picked Indiana Jones for a while because, like, I've got like
this may be the first time I've ever picked Deadpool. I don't remember ever picking a Deadpool picture. So
I think if y'all have where he goes through, picks a bunch from his Instagram, has them set, and then y'all choose which ones you would like, and then he goes, that was a Curtis pick, or no, that was a Jesse solid.
There you go.
That would be a good.
Revenge of the Sith opening is pretty good. But I got to agree with Curtis on this one. Sorry, Sig. At least out of those two.
Next one is one of Billy's. You got to talk about it now, Billy.
Again, I was just scrolling through and I saw this and I was like, I've seen the movie. I liked it. I wasn't compelled to go buy the figures, but this right here makes me want the Crypto and Superman 2-pack there. And it just has like punk rocker on there. And it was just great seeing this picture and just like, I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. It was great. And it also had, not only with this one, it had another shot. It was a video where it showed the digital layering being cut back and forth because it's actually just on like a little green spot. And then he did in the moon, he did in the back, and then he removed the alligator clip holding the figure up and everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm amazed there was that much that went into this photo.
Yeah, I mean, there's a. I mean, I don't want to ruin anything in the movie, but this, if you've seen the movie, this is a really cool shot. I'll just say that. Yeah, I mean, you're using a McFarlane figure, which is not known to be the most posable. So the fact that you've got this nice, sitting pose like that, just kind of looking off in the distance. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really done well. So I've just got to go and check and make sure that I'm actually following this account. But Jesse.
This is a great shot. I am also, this is not a dig on McFarlane, but just the sculpt, I think, is a pretty good likeness of his face, and just that they were able to get it in this relaxed of a seating pose, and with Crypto there and everything. It was really, it feels, it's definitely evoking the energy of that movie, and I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic shot. I'm gonna make sure I'm following them and check out that behind the scenes video you were talking about, Billy.
Awesome. Next one is one of Jesse's.
All right. So this is my guy, Hellboy, photographed by Jason B. Michael. I'm not sure what that other figure is. It looks like it's some sort of like realistic looking frog thing.
I can't remember the name. It's Nocturnal's Butler.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I love the lighting, the heavy shadows on Hellboy. It very much evokes the Mike Mignola art style. And it's super cool, and getting to see him in such a dynamic pose as a figure, is really cool. So props to all of that.
Yeah, cool shot, like the motion of it, and I'm not sure how they did that background, whether it's an LCD monitor in the background or if they photoshopped it. I mean, it's done really well, whatever it is. So yeah, great pose, great background, everything. I even like how the light source from the background, you're seeing it also like on his, his fist and side there. So yeah, really, really well done, Jesse. I'm sorry, not Jesse, Billy.
Yeah, like it is very well done. I might be a monitor in the background, but I passed in 1,000 Toys Hellboy, and like every time I keep seeing it now, it just makes me want it more. And this is not helping the cause of not getting it.
Oh, Dub3 says he uses digital. Okay. All right. Next one is one of mine. This is Attic_dioramas. I thought this was just really neat. Like this kind of made me think of like the old Robin Hood Prince of Thieves playset. Like when we were kids. Just, I don't know, just really cool. Love the multiple layers. You got like that tree built into it, and all the greenery and stuff. Yeah, it's just pretty neat. So, Jesse?
Yeah, this is really awesome. Like it's storytelling in its own, like just even without the figures. This is really cool. I'm trying not to be super inspired and to go get my dioramic stuff out and start making this something.
I think my favorite is the rope ladder. I love the rope ladder.
Yeah.
Billy.
I love the use of the tree branch in there. It's just, like he said, this really inspires you. Like, man, I want a tree house again. I didn't have dangling skulls for mine, but I mean, like, now I'm 36. You know, sky's the limit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next one is one of Billy's.
Yeah, I picked this one because it was blockies, and I saw it, and I was like, you know what? Everybody likes blockies.
For sure.
Yeah.
They're called Blakeys, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're called Blakeys, but that's all right.
Oh, sorry, the Blakeys. It's a pronunciation thing, I guess. You know, they say it one way in Japan, they say it another way in America.
I'm really confused by whatever that is. That a hand?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I believe that is a hand that is steadying it on its stand.
I thought it was a set of legs at first, but then I was like, no, I think it's a hand. So, but I had the same confusion as you, Jesse.
I like the figure is cool, and this is oh, dang it, what, I'm blanking on names right now.
Oh, this is Mira.
Mira, thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry I was so distracted by the hand. But yeah, this RC is really cool looking, and I might have to get this one. Dang it.
I was kind of thinking when I saw this that Jesse's going to end up buying this one. So that's exactly what I thought when I first saw this.
Maybe that's why I picked it, because I do.
Yeah, it's a good one. So next one is one of no, this isn't mine. This is Jesse's. Right?
Yeah, normally Curtis always picks the Corona 4 stuff. Even if I've picked it, he'll say it was his pick. And then he got to he'll drop that one and add another one and say it. But I just thought this was really cool. It's using the Stefan longboat from Detour Customs. And I just love this whole creepy kind of like, it's giving off so many different mythological, like Viking, but like river Styx and like, I don't know. It's really cool. I dig it. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I mean, this gives me the vibes from the Clash of the Titans movie where they have to go across to, get Medusa. And they have to ride on that little boat with the creepy stop motion skeleton guy. Yeah, I mean, these detour boats are just so good. I know he was at the convention this weekend selling them. They're on his website. He's going to be at shows all year with them. Folks, you got to get one of these boats. They're just so freaking cool. So, and then I would imagine that that's a Carver Customs light there. Not positive on that, but that would be my guess. And, Nate just does a great job of not only setting up the photo, but lighting it. Yeah. Real great work. So, Billy?
It really does feel like it's that last eternal boat ride. And I just got to read Wholesome Warlock. Pay the ferryman, Jesse. Pay him.
Yep. Yeah. Pay that man his money.
I said I don't have any change for the soda machine, so I don't have any change for the ferryman.
That was a little rounders for you.
Is that the last thing you want to say, Jesse?
So. This is one of my picks.
No.
This is the Fox Marvelous Shots. And yeah, this is freaking awesome. I just love this thing, man. I gotta say, this head that they put out with that Undead Builder pack might be, with the jaw hanging off, might be the coolest head that they've put out so far. It's just so awesome. And every single picture that I see it in looks better than the one before. And this one, they've got like the sword going through the jaw to where it kind of, the way that it cocks like that, and then you've got the sword in it, and it doesn't look like a new sword. Like, it looks like a sword that's maybe been in his jaw for a while, like a little dirty and rusty, and yeah, I just thought this was really neat. So, Jesse.
Yeah, this is really cool. We do have a super chat. We'll go back to that. So I do see you, Hedgehog. We'll go back to that after we finish talking about this picture. But yeah, I don't think I've seen this name before. But yeah, this is an awesome shot. The coloring, the shadows, the pose. Yeah, that sword in there is definitely telling a story. Like, what happened to the guy or gal or whatever that put the sword in this guy's face. That he didn't take the sword with them,
Yes.
I want to know more. This is really cool.
I wonder
I
if
love the combo of parts.
I wonder if this guy ever pulls out that sword and uses it and then puts it back.
Do you think he just does like a wrestling move, like the elbow, and just like angles the jaw the right way so the sword goes down?
Could be.
It's got to be a lot of flailing back and forth. So you're just like, oh no, oh no.
I mean, he's a zombie, right? I mean, that totally is valid.
Yeah. If you ever defeat him, you get the sword, or the key to defeating him is the sword.
So it's the sword and the stone.
I mean, like, if he was high before he died, yes, we'll say it's the sword and the stoned.
Or it could be.
You said that we had a super chat, Jesse.
Yeah, can you go back to the last picture?
Sure.
So Hedgehog throwing us another $2 super chat. That's a late night LeBron custom Nate used in the photo.
Oh, very nice.
I'm assuming this Viking warrior up here in the front with his rib showing.
All right.
So yeah,
ready.
Thank you for that, Hedgehog. That's
Absolutely.
cool.
Next one is one of Billy's, and this is where the themes of Jesse and Billy start to line up a little bit.
Kaijus and dinosaurs are totally different.
Whatever.
Kaijus and dinosaurs are close enough, depending on what you got scaling with them.
There you go.
But this is from the Figure Mania show. Harold Roos, he's a really cool guy. I was on his show last month. And like his shots have where they're so dynamic. If you have where you're not paying attention, you're like, oh, this is from the movie. And he tries to recreate a lot of the shots from the movie. And with Hiya Toys lately, you can recreate the shots from the movie.
I tell you what, I love, it looks like with the smoke and stuff, I think he probably used some of that. It's like the bedding that you use, like in a pillow. I can't remember. It's called
like the cotton stuff.
Yeah, like cotton stuff. And then, whether it's through light. Okay. Whether it's through lights or I've seen some people airbrush that stuff too. But like the fire and smoke effects on this are fantastic. I love the downward shot, like, looking down at Godzilla with, this whole thing is just really cool. And I got to make sure that I'm following this account. So, Jesse?
This is, it might not be dinosaurs, but it's awesome. The Dio is great. The lighting, the pose, the angle is really cool. It definitely has that cinematic dynamic to it. I absolutely love this.
Awesome. Next one is one of mine. This is Planet_Nostalgia85. I mean, who doesn't like the Dreadnoks? Like, they're just freaking cool. So, nice little shot, some cool poses, just kind of waiting around to do some bad stuff. I mean, you get some of those folks down there in the South, little, Louisiana, Mississippi area. They get a little of that Cajun, a little bayou, not really sure what they're going to do. They're up to no good. That's for sure. But they're going to have fun doing it. Yeah. So, I'm going to go to
I
Billy
think
next.
they're about to go pick some apples. I don't necessarily think they're up to no good.
We got no apples.
Only way you make it.
Only way you make it. We got no apples. We don't got blackberries.
Jesse, I'm sorry. Thoughts on this one? Besides,
I don't know what I don't.
Homeboy, you make it.
Happened.
Damn, boy, everybody done that.
Curtis, no. You can do many things and are amazing at many things. No,
Billy.
this is fun. This is a cool, yeah, just that kind of like right before they start some trouble. I'm not a huge fan of these characters. Like I don't have an attachment to them, but this is a really cool shot and a really cool set of characters, and just the way, they definitely look like they're about to kick something off.
Billy, thoughts on these guys? First off, do you know these guys? Are they friends of yours?
Yeah, I mean, like anyone who doesn't have sleeves on, I automatically know. So totally know some guys like this. But I could see this like panning from like left to right, and you can hear like the like dangerous guitar licks where it's like you're like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, love me some Dreadnoks. Next is one of Billy's.
Yeah, this is from Mike's Monsters, who's also on the Articulation series and then the Figure Mania show last month. And this is the San Diego Comic-Con SH Monster Arts exclusive version of Godzilla -1 that's going to be at SDCC, and he got to take some shots with it. And it just Godzilla, it's awesome, and it's like one of the best versions of Godzilla we've had in years too.
Yeah, I mean it's really cool. Now it lights up like this version.
I think this one might have a light up feature with it, but it does have where it's in the atomic blast colors.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's really neat. I like the just the light up part of it, and even just the pose and stuff, the way he's kind of turning towards the camera. It's pretty neat. Jesse?
I think that lens flare or whatever that effect is, catching the bottom of the jaw where the light's coming out, is a really cool, whether that was intentional or put in, with After Effects or something. That just totally takes this shot to the next level. I think it's really like how a lot of it's out of focus and blurry. It makes me want to get this figure.
Awesome. And that is it for shelf selections. But once again, this was an account that I was not following. So I made sure I gave him a follow, because that is what we do. So, but yeah, that is it for shelf selections. So you guys both went to a couple different places this weekend. Jesse, you were at the former Chris Con, or Chris Con Light, or Chris Con Change to the Wrestling Con, or whatever the hell they're calling it now, with the wrestling guys on the promo picture.
Yes. I believe that's supposed to be a superhero on the picture.
Gotcha. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
He's got the downturned pirate boots. That's a superhero.
Something. He's got like a stormtrooper helmet.
Okay. All right.
That's He-Man's bowl cut. Or
Great American. I don't know. It sounds
Chris Con Action Figure Convention presents the Great American Toy Show. Because Chris, if you watched his interview where he was on with the Strong Collectors last week, like he didn't want to name it after himself, but that was what other people started calling it. So it was a little different because it didn't have some of the stuff the previous ones had from the way it was explained. This was my first time going. Bill from Dorklair was there, giving the shout out. Yes, the official name. But yeah, it was run by Chris, the Collector 77, over on Instagram. I will say, after driving through Connecticut twice, I don't think I'm ever going again, just because
wow.
As much as you don't like driving through Pennsylvania, Connecticut, I hit Connecticut. I was doing fine. It was supposed to be about 6.5 hours. I hit Connecticut. 5 minutes into the state, traffic just comes to a complete stop. And then it crawled for a little bit, and then it stopped, and then it crawled, and then it stopped, and then it just opened. There was no accident. There was no cops. No one had pulled over. people just were driving like crazy all over the place. And I talked to several people about that while I was up there. And they're all like, yeah, that's just the way Connecticut is. And I was like, no, that's insane.
And
but the show itself was fun.
I heard that you had a really awesome pull from one of the Dorklair mystery boxes.
I did. It's too far away to go get at the moment. But yeah, it was one of the last two on the table. He's like, all right, you want the one on the left or the one on the right? And I was going to do the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but I just went with, I was like, left. You go with the one on the left, open it up. And yeah, it was the Doc Nocturnal from Mezco and some, a lot of other cool little Mezco stuff in there. I didn't get to look through all of it quite fully yet or know what the stuff is. And then the other figure was, boss fight, one of the boss fight skeletons, like the blue skeleton with the Grim Reaper.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. He was like $60, and you were guaranteed a mythic or a Mezco figure in the box, and then some other figure and a bunch of other stuff. Definitely worth the value. I've seen a bunch of other people posting what they got, and Bill said that he thinks the one I got was like the jackpot box. So
nice.
Sorry for anybody that was hoping for the Doc Nocturnal, but he came in with me.
Nice. Well, I mean, it sounds like it went over well. It sounds like he sold out and people were excited for it. And he's even talking about possibly doing some more at some point. So
I saw that. Yeah. I also stopped by Dragon Horde. No, Dragon Horde. Yeah.
The Dragon's Lair, Dungeons and Dragons.
That dragon.
Yeah, it could
Dragon
be Bad
Horde
Dragon.
Custom.
Yeah,
the custom guys. I got one of these sleepy dragons to paint up.
Oh, he's so sleepy.
And a couple other heads from them.
Is it a good dragon?
It could be.
So it's not a bad dragon.
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I mean,
thank you.
Don't fall into the trap, Jesse. Don't.
So yeah, but it was a lot of fun. It was I don't know, it was just really cool. It kind of had a vibe of MesquiCon, but not with the Muskegon people.
Yeah,
it was definitely a different group of folks, but it had like that same kind of vibe. There were a bunch of people coming in and out all day, but there was a handful of people that were walking around the whole day. It was a lot of fun. I got to take the Wolf King stuff up there and run that. It was a really cool show. There was a lot of familiar faces that were set up and a lot of people I didn't know. And it was one of those shows, Curtis, you ask. It was definitely one of the like educational shows, I think, for Wolf King, where there was a lot of, I just heard about Mythic Legions recently. What do you guys do? And I'm like, well, you start with their figures. We were right next to them.
Yeah.
And I was right there. And it was really cool.
Who was there doing the studio stuff?
It was Jeremy and his son.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Were you able to do the thing over at his place?
I was on the road. I was going to go there. But Chris was I was dropping some stuff off early. I have nothing against Michigan people. I was just saying it was different. I fell into the trap.
You fell into his trap.
I was just trying to make it relatable to Curtis about the size. It was probably not as big a room as the Muskegon Hall.
Yeah.
But it had that same kind of energy, and it was a lot more, mythic focus. Like Dan Tobin was there with the Goblin, the Malignancy stuff. I finally got my Malignancy shirt.
Nice.
He had a bunch of Toy Forge stuff there. Steph Delatore was there. Duart was there. Jeremy was running the street team. Wolf King was there. The Dragon Horde was there. D. Blake Makes was there with his shelf signs. I know I'm drawing a blank on other names of people I should know. Jared Beer was right next to me with his setup. Nice. Someone canceled, I guess, in last minute, and some Labufu guy came in. I don't know, the thing that everybody's crazy about now.
Yeah, Labubu.
Yeah,
The Labubu guy was there. It was
Labubis.
some sort of person that was selling Labuba.
Labubis.
Labubu.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I've never been there. Obviously, I've definitely been to Muskegon a few times, and I can tell you they've never had bad dragon setup. So that's interesting.
I mean, they had a really great dragon last year. Well, this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy, so tell us a little bit about your weekend. So about the
There it
show
is.
that you went to.
Borderland Horde. That's what I meant. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's pretty close to
But
dragon.
they've got a dragon in their logo.
Yeah, for sure.
So does Bad Dragon. Yeah.
Look, my head is full of snot. I didn't say bad dragon.
No,
Really?
it's clearly a good dragon.
Just an
for sure.
implication. Don't worry.
It's like resting, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be a nice little good dragon.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, Billy, tell us about this show that you were at.
Yeah, I've started to branch out a little bit from just the toy conventions and stuff like that. I meant to go to the Oddities Expo last year, but they didn't have one in New Orleans last year. They canceled. This year it was supposed to be 2 days. They canceled it down to just Saturday. And going there, because you know that the atmosphere, like beginning before a toy convention starts, where you're in line, and you're kind of like meeting people, you talking something.
Yeah, you're
like,
hanging out, having fun. It's like the pre-party.
Yeah, there was like none of that. It was none of that. When the doors opened, it just kind of was like meandered in there. But there was a lot of odd stuff there. There was a lot of like mixed media art because it's all like okay. I'd say 75% of it is handmade because it's like there's regular taxidermy, there's specimen jars. There was where people were taking crystals and mixing them into spiders to make like these like glass jars with a crystal with a spider with a crystal replacing its its butt. Is really cool. Then they got into like more outlandish things where you had it was old timey dolls with various animal heads on there, and I was like, okay, that's a thing.
I'm sorry. Old timey dolls with animal heads.
Yes, they had old-timey dolls with animal heads on there. Then they had like one they had where they literally just took an assortment of bones that fit the like anatomy spot and made like a doll out of bones. Those were still there when we left.
Like real bones or like
real bones, but it's all animal bones because I'll get to apparently what's going on with that. Okay. Yes, Jesse, you with the hand.
So this was something you paid to go see?
Yes. You pay to get in, and then you pay to buy the things if you want them.
Oh God, they were for sale.
Yes, and God. I'm going to say right now, damn, there's some price proud people out there when it comes to taxidermy and stuff. Some of it well deserved. You got to shop around because I will not kid you. There was 3 shadow boxes that were like yay big of an articulated snake skeleton in there. And it's all basically the same motif. Again, about the same size. The highest priced one was $300. The one my friend picked up was $65. And you know what? I could not tell a difference between the 3.
I've always said you don't just go with the first taxidermy place that you see. Like you definitely shop around. Exactly.
And I sent it in the chat, Curtis, but like I don't know if you can pull it up, but there was one where it was a fish man head.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a fish man head, and it was the highest priced single item I saw there.
And what would that price be?
$3,000
for a fish man head.
For a fish man head, for a taxidermy fish man head. And it was doofy to say the least.
Which chat is that?
I think it's in the Brain Trust. The Brain Trust.
Okay.
That was the pièce de résistance of the show for me. There was some other odd things, like different ways people did specimens, where it'd be like they add a thing to have where makes the skin clear and then coloring like the organs and stuff. Those were definitely getting some like shots and stuff. But I think.
So are we talking about this thing here?
Yes, that was $3,000.
Is it life size?
It is a life size head.
Nobody's ever seen a fish man, so how would we know, Jesse?
Is it like
right
human head sized?
Right there.
So questions. Because when I think of taxidermy, I think of things that exist that are then kind of preserved. But I've never heard of a fish man. So is this considered art? Is this considered
this is considered art? Because after the show I had where I looked up Juan Cabana Fishman gaff heads, and apparently it has where it's like it's partially like a death mask and partially taxidermy. And
explain a death mask for any of us that don't know.
Well, a death mask is a casting of someone's face once they've passed away, and it has where it's that last image of them. There's famous ones from like Germany and stuff that are like recast and then sold. Like they're even like, like with toy making where you make like back when it was like, hey, you did it like a 2-up and stuff like that. They would do like the full size ones and actually reduce it down to have like death masks that was like, carryable and things like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They shouldn't. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they should smile with their mouth closed. So
I mean, like I thought the buck teeth really set it apart, and I was like, you know what, maybe 2,500.
There are some fish that have like human looking teeth.
Yep. They look like they want to eat a corn dog.
They look that's all they've ever eaten.
I know that fish. He lives down the road.
And look, my shock in all of this is just because of my lack of understanding and knowledge of this taxidermy oddities and curiosities world. Good night. That's it.
Oh yes. Yes.
So these are the old timey dolls with animal heads.
Look, I've never been afraid to be alone in my apartment with all the toys I have in here until right now.
Your toys are fine. These are the ones where it's like, wow.
So okay, I'm just okay. I see a cat. I see a raccoon. I see a few rabbits. Some squirrel. At the bottom here, you got little squirrel kids. All right.
I remember that stuff.
And did you price these?
Those I didn't price, but like if you look closely, I think the prices are in the picture.
They're priceless, Curtis. They're priceless.
The cat one is $195 for a cat doll.
Yeah. They were all around that range on that table right there.
I mean, that's fairly reasonable for a cat doll, I think.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, like
Steph saying she's scared is a huge warning. That is a red flag for this. Steph has such an imagination, and I'm not saying this isn't as like Steph, because I know people are going to twist what I say anyway. Steph, you know what I'm saying is from the heart. You have a very different way of looking at stuff, and this sort of stuff seems like something you would like. So you saying you're scared overall?
Maybe this will be more up your alley, Jesse.
Don't do it again.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about this, Billy.
Well, I saw this and it was pointed out to me because at first I was going to wear my purple gang shirt to the show. And I wish I had, because we lost each other so many times in the sea of black shirts that it was kind of, it would have helped. But it was like, oh, look, purple shoes. I was like, oh, it's Flavor Aid shoes from the Jonestown massacre.
Oh, no, is it?
Yes.
How do you know it's Jonestown?
Because the other items the booth was selling.
Which were?
Does it have like, I think it's like King Horseshit or something bullshit mountain.
Let's see what we got.
Oh my gosh.
But I definitely had some pictures. I was not prepared to pull up these pictures tonight because I did not know this is what we were going to talk about. But hey, I mean, why not?
Pardon
Why
me,
not?
guys. I gotta go find some
Yes,
sandpaper.
King Piss of Shit Mountain. And I believe in Jim Jones. Yeah, so
There you
yeah.
go. So hence the Flavor Aid shoes, not Kool-Aid.
As much as people say don't drink the Kool-Aid, it's Flavor Aid, and like, yeah. It's fun stuff. Fun stuff.
There's a couple pictures here that I just absolutely will not pull up.
I'm afraid of it. I can't remember which ones they are now.
I just can't.
Like, what did I send to the chat?
I can pull up this one though. This one is one that's I think safe for TV.
Yes.
He's just a sad little night, you know.
I saw that like little game mat. I'm like, that's really cool. I grabbed his Instagram card. It's somewhere in my bag of swag and stuff. And is it the bacon seed one you can't pull up?
It's the one where you've got like a little thing in a glass container kind of thing.
Yeah, like kind of like the coins.
Yes.
Yes, that's the bacon seed. Yeah.
The what now?
We saw so many of them that it's the fetal pig, and we just started calling them bacon seeds. Yeah, because I'm gonna say, as cool as these containers are and everything, I saw so many weird things shoved inside of them, and they all worked because of how good these little containers are.
Rip Dirk.
So
yeah, I saw that and I was like, "Oh, Dirk."
I agree, Joe. I agree.
Listen, we've got a guest. I'm sharing his pictures to learn about his weekend. So
yeah.
I mean that's it.
Yeah. So like
my goodness, holy shit.
What?
All right, hold on.
Yes, the stripper frogs. The stripper frogs were great. Yes, the two strippers, and you got your like audience with this Budweiser.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Yes. I wish I got a video of it. There was one that had, it wasn't frogs. I think it was squirrels, but stripper squirrels on poles, but the poles were motorized, so they spun, so they were spinning on the pole, and it was like, wow.
Kevin Boots says, "What did I just click into?"
Guys, I just saved you like $15 a ticket to get in. So yeah, you're welcome. Sorry.
Hold on, I gotta fucking pull up this one. Okay. Stripper frog was one thing, but this is cowboy frog.
Yeah. Cowboy frog, $85. He don't take no guff.
No, he definitely doesn't. When I was going to Legion's Con for the first time, I remember, I had never been to New Jersey, and I told my parents that I was driving New Jersey, and they said, "Are you going by yourself?" I'm like, "No, this other guy's going with me." Where do you know him from? I'm like, "Online." So you're traveling with a guy that you met online to New Jersey. Yes. And you guys have separate rooms? No, we got one room. Gotcha. Where is he from? Mississippi. And they were very nervous for me. And I didn't think anything of it, but I'm starting to kind of second guess that decision now.
Too late, Curtis. Too many years in, Curtis.
All right. This one's kind of fun. I think people will get a kick out of this one. Jesse might even like this one. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to pull the thing down. We're not running a contest. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be funny with the hashtag. There's not. Sorry, Steph, or whoever entered that. We're not collecting. Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I like that.
Yeah, it was really some real neat things like that. He had the custom game mats like that, but then he also had like the custom made Ouija boards too. So
Gotcha. So you may want to, go ahead, Jesse.
I'm assuming that says mana, the little vial between his legs. Why does that come from his crotch? You know what? I take it back. I don't want to know. Please, nope.
If you noticed the mana, then you were looking for the mana.
It's in the middle of the freaking picture.
I don't know. I think his maggoty bread's in the middle of the picture.
I like how it's a Charlie Warg and not a Charlie horse. So yeah.
Flies of Mordor.
Yeah.
Arrow to the knee is not even the right continuity.
Anxiety. Yeah. All right. Just taking a look through the rest of Billy's pictures. Actually, folks, the ones that I've shown you are the ones that I feel like are appropriate for YouTube. so just know there's other ones that I have filtered out for you. So
I'm sorry you guys did not get to see the Yvette the Verret and her pet automotion machine.
This is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that was
not
cool.
really, but because I said that before I saw the mice.
Tired of everything, couch mouse.
Oh
$100 each, though.
That is so creepy. $100.
$100, yeah. I'm saying,
I mean,
I don't know how
it takes a level of skill and effort and knowledge to do this.
Yes. And desire.
Yes. definitely desire there. But I don't know how much like the base is, the glass top there, how much to actually goes into preserving the mouse and everything, and then getting like the 1/12 scale chair, the food, the booze, the blanket.
It's definitely a thing that somebody does.
Yes.
All right. So now, I mean, again, because I'm outside of this community, it's easy to make jokes. So I'm not saying this with any genuine hostility, but I watch people on shows about toy podcasts and interview shows where like, when it comes up, when you tell people what you do for your hobby or what you do for a job, working with action figures and blah, 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 like, how do they respond to that? And like, this is a different conversation for those folks. And again, not judging. I'm just saying that's like saying you paint some action figures.
There's also a bunch of stuff in jars that I will not show you folks either. So
yes, there's a lot of jar stuff that has where
it's jarring, folks. It is jarring, and I will not show it to you
because I took a picture because I was like, it was such a large.
You just had to jam that one in there, huh?
Yeah. Message Billy if you want to see the jarring things or the things that are in the little coin container that's not a coin, or any of that other stuff that we did not show tonight, and Billy will be glad to shoot that into your PMs. So
like the preserving and like the wet specimen stuff is very. I guess it really depends on what it is. I prefer the taxidermy to see that, and just like bones are cool. Taxidermy is fine. The wet specimens, it really depends on what it is. Like lizards and things, I'm fine with, but like there's some that where you're just like, aw, So that's a feeling on those.
Were there any human parts that weren't teeth?
Now with human parts, so apparently years ago, like less than a decade, they used to be at all different kind of oddity shows and everything, but it's turned to where it's like, hey. They're not done out in public anymore, and it really does need
to hit the black market for that.
I don't know about that, but it really needs to have where there's a not quite like a title, but a list of owners from where they came from.
You got to know somebody who knows somebody.
Yeah, with that kind of stuff. but apparently they used to be at conventions
why?
like this.
Because they've turned that into big art money now with those what is it, Body Works and whatever, those like they have it in the one James Bond movie where they go into the exposition center and it's all like the preserved human like muscles and bones and stuff. They figured out how to make big money off of it, so that's why little people can't do it anymore. Little like not little people.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like down more local,
like M scale.
Yeah, like M scale. But no, and then it's just kind of a little bit more frowned upon for human remains and stuff in like public displays like this, because I mean, let's go right now for set up like a con, the booths, the table, stuff like that. But then in the very front, they had like a carnivore barker guy just going like, "Hey, who wants to see me slap this mouse trap on a part of my body?" Could you imagine your skull just sitting there in presence of that ridiculousness after you're dead? Just this is where I am right now. Where the guy's about to slap a mouse trap on his wiener.
Steph says,
"Well, you just said part of his body."
You used to be able to go to Human Skull Store years ago in New York. So, what do you think the Human Skull Store in New York? What do you think the name of the store was?
Ooh,
Anybody?
I hope we know the name.
Craniums Are Us.
No.
Lids.
That was the first version of Lids before they became a hat store.
Right. No shit.
Those were the good old days before Bob had to mess it up for everybody. Boneheads, that's a good one. Yeah, Domes Are Us.
No shit, Jordan. When the guy was like, "Where should I slap this on my body?" I was like, "Wiener," and he was just like, "This is a PG-13 show." I'm just like, "There's a cat in a jar." You don't get to say that, sir.
So here's the real question. Obviously, we know you bought a shirt. Was there anything else that you purchased at this event?
I do have a bag of swag if you guys can wait like 30 seconds.
Oh, we can wait. We have plenty of stuff going on in the chat right now.
Freak show swag.
People, there is plenty of. Listen, we may have lost some viewers, but the viewers that we have are very chatty right now. They have lots of things to say about everything that's been shared tonight,
including when Billy said there's a cat in the jar. I felt that. And coming from Endless Fables, I've got to get my wife to watch this, and she won't think my hobby is so bad.
So I got my bag.
Swag bag. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Hold on real quick. Before you do that, Billy, let me real quick. I want to big myself. Folks, I just want to let you know that on behalf of myself and Jesse here at Shooting the Shelf, we have not buffered whatever content you're getting ready to see. This is straight out of Billy's bag. And so whatever it is what it is. Just letting you know. All right. Billy,
so
you're up.
I got some Urban Pop sunglasses that were.
Geez, tone it down straight out of the bag with something so heinous.
Yeah. See here, I got some. Well, I can't show that card. That card's a little spicy.
Did they just print a name on those old sunglasses that came from Pizza Hut back in the 90s?
Of course, they toss these on like tables and stuff to like promote the brand. It's a good idea. I'm just saying. Let's see here. I got the Unsolved Mystery soundtrack on CD. Has all the original tracks there. Yeah, $15. I thought was a good deal. Good deal there.
This does say a lot, Brian. You are right. Normally, I'm not the disclaimer guy. Normally,
mini poster cards of their thing because the artwork was really, really good. Honestly,
they're not meant for they're life size for the taxidermied pets you bought.
Let's see here. I got a bunch of. Okay, this is the one that was like the crazy colored preservations. Yeah.
Okay.
This one was just skulls and oddities. So I'm sure if you went to this place, you'd find some bones that were something. Dead Dave's Designs.com, handmade horror. He had some like neat stuff. I got the Alfred Hitchcock Supernatural Tales of Terror and Suspense book for $20. Yeah.
Chris, run for your life.
Yeah.
And then I got. Oh wait, I forgot I had stuff inside this book. I met one of the guys who does artwork for Magic there, and I got one of his prints.
I just want to say to all the folks watching, this is why Jesse normally picks the guests.
I had where I went by the was it Terror Vision booth, and I picked up some stickers.
Yeah.
Awesome Frogman. Yeah. Oh, there's another one for you guys. There you go. That's Art Rose Art. Got a I don't know what lizard that is in a choker. Yeah, this is the one that had the diamonds and everything, ethically sourced. This is the one that had the.
To be fair, he didn't say his name.
Yeah, true.
This is the one that had the Flavor Aid stuff going on there, Western Evil. And I got a Blu-ray mystery box.
Oh, God, that can't be good.
TerrorVision. And this is the oddball box. Explore the most offbeat films TerrorVision has to offer. This selection is the weirdest of the weird.
Are you going to open this live?
Open that up. We got to see what that is.
It is The Head.
Oh, God, I take it back. Put it away.
He asked for love. She asked for blood. Yeah.
Okay.
This is another one that's weird. It's Shrek. It says Shrek. That is Shrek, as in Max Shrek. They commanded Max to rise from the grave. He was only following orders, and that's a weird one there. This is guys who who ran Trauma. And then the last one was really odd to see. All jacked up and full of worms.
What a name.
Yes. I was like,
hey guys,
wow.
I don't want to name this movie.
Wow,
Man,
this is only $35. This box was $35, and I'm sure all of these movies will make an amazing movie night. So,
like, they paid you $35 to take it.
No, Jesse. No, I'm not on that level yet. Maybe one day I'll get there.
Yes, it is Max Shrek from Batman Returns. That is correct.
Yeah,
so
totally.
It's Christopher
Max
Walken.
Shrek, yes.
Yeah.
But wait,
Right.
But that name comes from something else.
I know.
Too.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Hold on, I'm seeing where these rank on IMDb top 250 before I cast judgment.
250.
Oh, yeah.
He
was Count Orlok in the original Nosferatu.
All right. All jacked up and full of worms.
Cap Firebeard Baker is saying movie night at Legion's Con. Not my room, Cap. Sorry.
Yep. Come to Billy's room if you want to see Head. So that'll be happening at Legion's Con.
The back of the actual back of that DVD is weird, where it's like, I don't think I can read it on here, but it's like he finds a mannequin head and it has where it wants him to kill people, and it's like telekinetic or something. So it'll be a crazy movie to watch.
So it's like the movie Mannequin, but a little
just
different.
The head. Yeah, just the head.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
What else do you need?
All right.
Man, I could what?
Sure.
Anything you want.
Try selling Jeremy on the idea of a movie night at Legion's Con to watch The Head. I don't even think it was The Head, was it? Wasn't it just Head? Was there a "the" on it?
Don't
I've
make
only
him show
seen
it
this
again.
DVD like 3 times now. Oh yeah, no, it's The Head.
Oh, it's The Head. Okay.
The Head.
All right.
If you can get Jeremy to be like, yeah, let's have a Legion's movie night, and it's like, oh yeah, you can totally pick The Head. He'll just be like, I'm gonna shut this whole show down. Oof. Oof.
Well, we do have some other pictures that Billy sent to show. They are not
God,
from
no.
the place that he went this weekend. So, Billy, tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
So
cool.
I had where I did a sale earlier in the week. Well, earlier in the month now. It's all rolling together. He's just doing so much lately. For pegs to make Sir Baradak, not Sir Back, Sir Uxjack and Baradak taller, just kind of like lengthen out their legs to make them a little bit more proportioned, a little bit more intimidating, things like that. But for their thighs, they were really thick. They got real thick thighs. But compared to the other ones, I needed to make something different. And it took a while. I did a lot of little R&D. I did a lot of little different testing. And now I have a new version of like the leg peg that I made for the extending that has where it fits and is solid inside of a Dragaseer leg and then also in the Bear Ogre leg. And I had where I picked up some filaments. So you have one that'll have where it's a similar color, not an exact match because it's hard to do that with filament, but at least it's a similar enough color that your eye won't like focus on it entirely. And you can also possibly paint it a slightly darker color or closer to the color of the thigh if you needed to, if you wanted to. But I have one for Scourge, I got one for Kragnar, I got one for Arakagor, and I got one for, I can't remember the Big Bad Toy Store Dragaseer there. And then the Big
Stavros.
Bad, yeah, that one. I haven't bought him yet. And then also, someone was
just to confirm, did I hear you say that you're working with Extends and on pegging? Is that what you said?
No, I have the Extends license now because they went under. It was so easy.
Gotcha.
Cents on the dollar, might as well.
So Billy presents Extends.
Yes,
Gotcha.
It would be like that if I owned it. But no, and with the black ones, I had where someone was like reminded me that Asa Hazar was with a finger, and I forgot about him. I'm like, oh wait, why don't I try sticking these on him? And because he has like a Bear Ogre leg, and he looks so much better with these raised up.
Well, let's take a look and see what we got. So tell us what we're looking at here.
Right here, you're looking at like a standard Mythic Legion's Legendary Barbarian in the center. On the right is the regular Arakagor out of the box. And on the left is the Arakagor with the leg peg extender there. And you see how much more taller he is than the standard Arakagor and how he's more in proportion now. And he's just a little bit more intimidating compared to your regular 1.0 figure now.
I like that you can see his legs. Like they're not all covered up by the skirt or the the loin piece. Okay. All right. Cool. And then, okay.
Yep. And here's Hazar.
As a Hazar.
Because originally he was the same size as a regular ogre. Now with the leg pegs there, and thanks to like the soft goods by C. Jessam, they have where they look more like a thigh skirt than like a leg skirt, and you actually see more of him. And I feel like he's more intimidating now and looks like just a really just large 1.0.
Awesome. And then now this one, you've got it on both of these figures, right?
Yes, because I wasn't thinking of I forgot all about Kragnar because he was just on the shelf and everything. And I put him on Kragnar and I remembered, oh yeah, Kragnar has short lower legs to begin with. So even with these, he has where he's still a little shorter than everybody else because of those lower legs. But I'm going to say people should probably pick some of these up for Kragnar if they're getting that Dragaseer conversion kit that Eric painted that's coming out. Because it'll have where, if you get these, he should be about the same size as a regular Dragaseer then.
Gotcha. And then I believe this is the last one. Yeah.
Yep, and that's just a Rakagor with the pegs and Razor with the pegs.
Gotcha. So how do people go about getting these?
Just go to either my Instagram or find me on Facebook through the Cabal or whatever, and just send me a message. I am printing some right now. I got 10 sets of the Arakagor like in the oven right now, working. Once they're done, I'm gonna move on to some Scourge and then to the Kragnar ones, and just have 10 sets of them ready. And by when I have all those done, I'm gonna throw the sale up in the Purple Gang group first, and then the next day in the Cabal, and then the next day, you know, everywhere, whatever. But if you want a set, feel free to message me. It's $5 a set, $5 shipping. It's, you know, if you buy one set, you buy 10 sets or whatever, it's still just $5 shipping in the continuous US.
Continental. Yeah.
Yeah, that one the breakfast.
Are you gonna have a pack where it's just like all the different colors?
I thought about doing a pack where it would be the 4 plus an extra one for free if you bought 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you buy 4, you can get an extra one for free. I'd throw in like an extra black set, whatever 4 you need.
Because you've got, don't you have a different one that is for Uxak that's different than these colors?
Yes, because it's also a different peg for those because their thigh is so much tighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
you have these 4 for kind of the regular ones, and then you have 2 different ones for Baradak and Sir Uxak. So you basically have 6 different kind with the colors and everything.
Yes, with the colors, but just 2 different types of peg.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me embiggen you there. Okay.
Yes. Focus on them, not me. Yeah.
Yeah. Pull it back a little bit. There you go.
It'll never focus right, but you get the idea. This one has where it works better for those armored legs because for some reason they're just so thick. It's just like it's not a lot of play in there. With these, I had to make them thicker because, like, with the Dragaseer legs and the Bear Ogre ones, whatever it is with them being thinner and them being pulled out of the mold, it's not a perfect circle in there. So you have to have where it's got a little bit thicker to kind of like shape it out more once it goes in.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any thoughts to some of the older, like the ogres or anything like that?
Oh yeah, these will go on the ogres because, like, let me see here. I got it in the other room.
Are they visible? Because I see you're doing the different colors, which would then kind of go with the figures. But are they visible, or could you like put a blue one on an orc? Is it going to look, or an ogre, or is it going to look weird?
I would go with a black one on the ogre there, and still try to like cover it with the fur. But with that black one, you can have where you can kind of paint it up to match it if you wanted to. It's less noticeable. With the half giant darkness, because half giant kind of has that tan kind of color scheme there. I would still suggest the black one and just try to like paint up there because I haven't found like a filament match to it yet, and also it's another like investment into that filament yet. But I was planning just for like the Dragaseer with these, but these have where they're the right size to do the bearskin ogres.
Do you have a figure on you that has one of those extenders that we could kind of see what it looks like with that?
Yeah.
While you're grabbing that, we do have a $2 super chat. Oh, go ahead.
So you can't even really see it, right?
Yeah. With this one, you can't see it because he has soft goods and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I shimmy it around, and also since it's black, it's hard to see. But
gotcha.
From back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a butt. But I had Ragnar here.
This is a PG show.
Yeah. You say that until the mousetrap hits your wiener. Ragnar, I got like his soft goods over it, but
I hope I'm never in a situation where a mousetrap gets anywhere close to that.
Well, don't hang out with Nathan Lane.
I mean, won't.
That cheese was asking for it.
Yeah, but you see, it's as long as you have your soft goods, it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's close enough that even if you see a little bit, it's not going to be bad.
Yeah, it's not going to be like where you're like, oh, I'm focused on it. And I think like the black would be good for the ogres there. And again, with like the half giants, it has where it's like, here nor there. You might hit it with some paint or something like that.
Now I hear you with the whole $5 a set. What about are you taking any trades? Like if people have any sort of taxidermy things laying around or boiled peanuts, anything?
Please just pay me in money. Don't pay
Okay.
me in dead animals or foods. I'll take dollars and cents. Digital currency is fine. If you see me in person, paper cloth money is okay.
Okay. Let's see. They are super hard to get off. I don't know if he's talking about your extenders or if he's talking about the other part of it.
They are super hard to like take the legs off in the first spot, but like these.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these. I can get it just right so you can see it on the camera.
Yeah.
It goes on. Wedge, little twist. It's on there. Take the leg, push it on.
Beautiful.
Two other questions.
Okay.
One of them is in the form of a $2 super chat from MJ Staten. Any new printing projects coming up, Billy?
I'm working on some stuff. I've been like what this all like what led to me getting into 3D printing and everything was like I told Cornboy I was like I'm gonna make something for a NECA Kong, and I'm still working on it. Like it's getting closer. Like I'm so close to having a robot monster head that actually is decent. Like I got like a real like basic mock-up here, but like it's on there. It moves around some. You know, you can twist it back and forth, but it just needs like where I can actually find the right angle to print it at to actually have where the detail comes out better on it.
Cool.
And add a couple more things, tubes and stuff. But that's something I'm working on. And then I'm working on something right now for the Purple Gang to have them some things to do and maybe for giveaways or something like that. It's slowly coming together. It's not done yet.
Never heard of it.
What is it? Who knows?
Other question is
ahead.
from Endless Fables. Any plans to do these for regular mythic bodies?
Well, the regular mythic bodies have where their thighs are different there, and I mean, they're really in proportion, honestly. But it would be neat to make some stuff for regular mythic bodies to have where you can like have some. Honestly, in my head, is to make something weird and out of place. I wanted like the next thing I want to mess with is doing something with the skeleton parts because there's like there's so many arms, so many legs now, and just want to make something where you can just get more of those extras you have together in like one horrible mass, you know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So Billy, what else you been doing lately? You got any shows that you're watching? Any games you're playing? Anything you're doing on the side?
I started replaying Deadly Premonition. This time I'm going to beat it. I swear.
That's a video game?
Yep, it's a video game on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's very, very Dave Lynch. It's a lot like Twin Peaks. It's got a lot of movie references in it, so it's right up my alley. What am I watching right now? Started watching Sakamoto Days again since the new season's going to start up or start new episodes there. Picked up Dan to Dan again, which was they had a very hard start to that second part of their first season or second part of the second season or whatever, however they're mathing it out. It was up there with like Goblin Slayer for a minute there. Just saying. Oof.
I hate the new intro.
Yeah, it just doesn't hit as well as the old one did. It like that first song, it was peak.
I shouldn't say hate. I don't enjoy it. I like the first one better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slightly different tone, but it's still the same tone as the show, as this first intro was. It still had energy for the show, and it's weird. It's like they shift the title like that.
Yeah.
Shoot for movies and stuff or shows and stuff. Oh goodness. Not really much of anything. I've been more into my podcast. Like I've been like picking back up on like Legends of Evantris, D&D role play stuff like that. They have where they got Beneath Dark Wings is still continuing with them. They started replaying Curse of Strahdanya on their thing there. Been listening to a bunch of that and just like working and fiddling around and stuff. Lots of work though. Oh my god. Oof. At work, we're down like 3 people now. We might have another 2 possibly leave. We got 1 guy who might be out right now because of bereavement. It's
busy stuff, huh?
Yeah, busy stuff.
You gonna be back doing the table thing at Legion's Con, running
as of right now, I still am. Yep.
Beauty.
So come by.
Any big surprises this year? Any kind of new things that people can look forward to? New designs coming?
But possibly, I'm definitely bringing pegs.
I meant like from the shirts and stuff. Like any new shirt designs, because there were some unique ones last year that I don't think people were expecting to see.
Yeah, we had some popular ones last year, like the Rainbow Cabal one was a bigger hit than we anticipated, and that one was really good. I imagine we'll possibly have that one again this year. I'm sure we're gonna have some more crazy purple ones, some more just like show of ones, and who knows if we might do pre-orders for stuff again. We might have some pre-orders as a possibility. I'll have to talk to Lynn with it, but we'll see.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What about the channel? What you got going on the channel right now?
Right now, I actually had it. It counts as a sponsor. I have where bombusb.net has where they started sending me figures for review. Like I got the Icon Collectibles Conan, and that was a big bump there. That one's doing very well for me. Amazingly, they sent me the Star Arc deep ones, like Toy Bro just got, and like I'm gonna say, they're worth the price. And they could be better, but they're worth the price. That's a short of my.
I mean, it looks cool.
Video. Yeah, it is cool. It is right up my alley, right up a lot of people's monster alleys there.
Yeah,
well, that's cool.
Who makes that?
Star Art Toys. They made that Star Art Cthulhu. They came out like around last year, and people got it, and they thought it was undersized, and it had where it was kind of floppy. This one's a lot better. But it still has where this is like step 2. And I think the next figure they release will have where it's like, great. This is good.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So is your cat like continuing to be part of the reviews, or what is is your cat going to have its own starring role or maybe YouTube channel?
I have not gone as far to be like, hey, I'm going to give Nosferatu a YouTube channel. She just has. Should life size version of
Fishman.
The Fishman. $3,000 for a life size one. No wonder this one's worth $46. But no, like she's still growing. She's still being a handful. Oh my god, I can't let her in the room when I'm sleeping because I'm afraid she's gonna like attack me in my sleep. I'll be asleep and then I'll feel like a bite up my nose or something. It's
so. Any other cons that you're going to this year besides Legion's Con?
No, this should be the last one there. The only other trip I have planned this year besides Legion's Con is like to run by Gatlinburg, and that's it. That's it. That's everything. But next year I'm gonna try to get to definitely Toy Lanta again. I want to go to Joe Lanta next year, possibly Joe Fest as well.
Joe Lanta this year is going to be really cool.
I hear Joe Lanta is going to have the best special guest ever.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew it was going to be pretty exciting, but I didn't know it was going to have the best special guest ever.
I think it's like the best special guest ever. But,
wow.
That's my opinion.
No, that's cool. Is it Sergeant Slaughter? Is that who it is?
No, it's not Sergeant.
Oh.
It's you, Curtis. It's you, Curtis.
Oh, it's me.
It's you.
I'm not vending or anything. I'm just gonna be there, just kind of doing the con thing,
Being
walking
special.
around.
Being special.
Yeah, see if there's any taxidermy.
You know what that means, right, Curtis?
What's that?
you could walk around in sandals with your toes out since you're not bending.
Yeah, no, that's not what that means. That's it. That's in fact, that might be the opposite of what that means.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, that is not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
There's not too many things that I can guarantee in this world. One thing I can guarantee, though, for sure, is that you will not see me at a con with my toes hanging out. So, unless I lost some ridiculous bet. So, yeah.
So
There you go, Jordan.
Yeah.
That sounds like something for the Purple Gang Gang to get Curtis to agree to.
ridiculous bet. They
I
could
believe
leave
in you.
toes out.
So, Billy, I wouldn't be able to let you go without talking a little bit about something that I know you've been kind of collecting and looking at, which is also near and dear to Jesse, and that is Jurassic Park. I know you were looking for these Hammond collection. Jesse also likes dinosaurs. He, in fact, plays D&D. So yeah, what do you think about the new Hammond collection Jurassic Park figures?
I think they are really good and they're worth the price, but it's kind of crazy how much they're going up in price so fast, like in the secondary market. Because like catching the Spinosaurus, I lucked out that Kent was able to find me one where we were able to make out a deal with that. And then finding them on the secondary market, because I found that was at Thesiosaurus, long claw bird.
Thesiosaurus.
Yeah, I found that one for $40. I lucked out. I jumped on that one. I still need to try to get the Giganosaurus, whatever it is.
I
But,
still
like,
think that's a made up name.
I think it's a made up name, but all the names are made up. So
Yeah,
but that's the most made up of them.
yeah.
But they have where it's incredible sculpt work, but it still feels like it is cheap. But then it has where it moves well. It's like it is like
the plastic feels cheap.
Yes, it still has where it's like that low quality plastic there. But if seriously, like if they pump $20 more into these figures, they'd be like that premium quality. And they do have where it has like a really good paint job. The glass eyes are an amazing touch, and they have the articulation they need. So I'm okay with them having like a good price and feeling cheaper. Because again, I'm just going to stick it on my shelf.
Gotcha.
And the insane thing though is how much the T-Rex is selling on eBay right now, and how fast they're selling. Because that original T-Rex they put out is selling for $190 to $200, just like that on eBay.
And what was it originally?
They were on Amazon clearance for $25.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
the Hammond collection one.
Yep, the Hammond collection one. Because
I want to say they were about 45 or 50 in stores, like regular retail initially.
That's
still pretty big markup.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. And the crazy thing is they have the SDCC one. I mean, of course, it's going to be a scramble trying to get one when it pops up, but that's going to be on Mattel Creations for $85, and that's the T-Rex. Like I think it's like a regular figure, and then like the blow up dinosaur suit figure.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And obviously it's a different painted T-Rex and stuff, but like I can't believe that it's selling for $200 right now for the original one.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Even like out of box, some of them are like $150. I'm like, holy shit.
Jesse, your thoughts on those?
I think that aftermarket price is crazy, but they are ones that they are more limited run is what I've been seeing. Like, they don't sit on the shelves as long as the regular ones do, like the regular Jurassic World figures. And I agree with everything Billy said. Yeah, like I didn't really think about the plastic in that way, but that totally makes sense. But then they make up for it, like he was saying, with like the glass eye, the paint detail, the articulation. And the Spinosaurus has this really weird thing where the jaw opens super wide, and it's like the inside of its cheeks are like this like soft, like rubbery kind of thing. It's weird. but they're really cool. Like I've not been disappointed with a single one of the Hammond collection figures I've got.
William says, I wonder if the cheap feel of the plastic is an attempt to make them lighter. Are they like mostly rotocast?
It feels like rotocast or like 2-part molds where it's just like, hey, it's thin injection, just hollow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because if they were all totally solid, they would be really heavy.
Gotcha. Well, Billy, I know we're towards the 2-hour mark. There's a little thing that occurred, where Jesse went into a movie theater.
Okay.
How do I forget about this?
He was going to see a movie. He was going to see Fun with Dick and Jane, I think.
Classic.
Yes. Is it in or and Dick and Jane?
Like the old children's book.
Okay, not Dick and Jane.
No.
Okay.
That's the non-13 version.
It may make a difference in the story. I don't know. So he was going to see that. Guy goes to propose to his girlfriend, I guess, and Jesse booed them. And Jesse's told the story a few times on OffWorld. He said he's not going to tell it anymore. And so now we've been having our guests tell us their version of how this event unfolded, what was going on in Jesse's head, how did it happen, and what the impact on that couple might be. So this is your time, Billy, to tell us the story of Jesse booing a wedding proposal.
I imagine it had like a lot of strong feelings leading up to that movie choice, because there was other movies you could have chose besides Fun with Dick and Jane to go see. I imagine
tell the story and don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. But he could have chosen a different movie. Could have been a completely different set of events. But he went there.
But you're just talking to the mindset of somebody that would actually go see that movie in the first place.
Yes,
go to the theater. Yeah, gotcha.
He went there to go and just lose himself in a Jim Carrey vehicle of a film. He was there for Jim Carrey just being like, "Pow!" Old rubber face. And he's waiting, and already the credits are long enough because you have so many ads and stuff coming before there. You go for a movie at 6, it doesn't start till 6:30, and then he sees a wedding that starts on there. It's like, of course he's gonna boo.
Well, it's a proposal, but yeah.
Of course a proposal. He's gonna boo that because he wants Dick and Jane, and I can't believe he would boo it, but I understand him. And once that started, was the whole family there? Yes. Was the groom's parents there? Yes. Was the bride's parents there? Yes. The future bride's parents there? Yes. And when you boo something like that, you're gonna have like a dad pop up and tell you to shut your fucking mouth. And you know what Jesse did? He threw that Mountain Dew at that dad, and you know what? That man slipped and fell.
Oh, slip and fall to movie theater.
Slip and fall in the movie theater. He cracked his head. There was an ambulance called. Thankfully, Jesse was able to sneak out the exit before then. But I hear tell
he didn't even get to see the movie?
He never saw Fun with Dick and Jane.
Wow.
Yeah.
What have you heard anything from the couple? Is there do we know how they're doing? Did it
at least on my part there, I haven't seen anything in the tabloids or the local paper in PA, but maybe they were able to sue the movie theater and get a good, settlement with that. So, they can at least try to reform the bond they were starting then that was, broken because he slipped and fell.
I could see it really going two ways, right? Like either it could be the thing that they just talk about for years and they just laugh about it. Like it's this, funny story to tell their friends and stuff. Or it was like, it just ruined the most important moment of their lives and they just couldn't go on. And they
Well,
had
in
to
this
break
case,
up because of
in
it.
this case, it ruined it because once like the father slipped and fell and cracked his head, it came like, why would you choose a movie theater to have a proposal in? It's no
And why that movie?
and
Yeah.
it's like a slope. It was a dangerous place to be doing this kind of thing to begin with. We're lucky more people weren't injured by angry onlookers who had where they did not appreciate a proposal happening before the movie Fun with Dick and Jane. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. First, that's how it went down. I gotta say, the most surprising thing for me is that Jesse would give up a Mountain Dew. So that's the most surprising part of this.
It was caffeine free.
Yeah. He was more pissed at the Mountain Dew than the proposal. He was like, get out of here.
It was just bad time. I took that first sip, realized it was caffeine free, and booed. Didn't realize it was a proposal and threw it. It just, yeah.
All right.
And then a father cracked his head open, and a marriage was ruined.
There you go, folks. This is just a 2025 thing, so we're gonna do this each week for the rest of the year.
Good God.
After 2025, it will be retired. So what will the story be next week? I don't know. We'll have to see who's here and what they've got for us. But that is the story that we're sticking to this week. So thank you, Billy. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah. Billy, anything else that you want to promote or talk about before we close out the show?
If you're going to San Diego Comic-Con, make sure you stop by the Four Horsemen booth and pick up that cleric. And if someone sent you for one, be kind, try to
Rewind.
buy them out.
Yeah, be kind, rewind. I'm glad you brought that up. I almost forgot. I do have a How'd They Do That dropping tomorrow morning with a one Nate Barch. And in it, we will have an exclusive first look at some of the packaging for that Mythic role-playing game figure that will be dropping at San Diego Comic-Con. So if you want to see the first look at that packaging, tune in tomorrow morning. It's also a great conversation, I feel, with Nate going through a lot of his older art. We don't really hit too much on the Mythic or Cosmic box art. We touch on it very briefly, but most of it is really stuff that he's done either for Masters of the Universe, for the Netflix series from Kevin Smith, as well as just some older art that he did just for himself. So, but I feel like it's good conversation. And like I said, you get a first look at that box art and go from there. So
Yeah.
Beautiful. E Honda.
That's Honda.
Anything else coming up on the channel this week that people should be on the lookout for?
I got Fishmen. Maybe I'll talk about the cleric too.
Okay.
Pop one of those up in there. I always like talking toys. And
you just had a video not too long ago on the kind of what people need to know about the Mythic Legion role playing game, right? So check that out if you guys are interested in kind of knowing what's going on with that.
There's a Kickstarter coming early 2026. Get ready.
There you go, folks.
Recover from the dragon. Get ready for the Kickstarter. There's going to be figures per the page.
Be ready. Billy, we appreciate you being on. You definitely shared some things that we've never seen on the show. I don't know that we'll ever see them again. So thank you very much.
I close my eyes.
I mean, like, how many seasons has it been on the show? I gotta make up for it.
Well, you definitely made up for lost time. So we appreciate it. We're going to put you backstage. If you got to run, we totally understand. If not, hang out and we will be right back with you. Thanks, Billy.
Thanks for jumping in, Billy. It was fun.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
See you guys later.
There you go. Nice glasses. That is or two, because it's Will White or Billy Beige. Check him out. Check out his YouTube. Good guy. Good guy. No matter what my parents thought when I went to Legion's Con with him. So,
you think it would ever go by Will Beige or Billy White?
Billy White would be kind of cool. I could see that.
Or Billy Bite.
Maybe.
All right.
I think we're probably gonna have a show next week. Is that correct?
We are, and I know who the guests are. I just didn't make the slide yet. The picture. Join us next week as we talk with two very other enthusiastic D&D friends after the reveal of the Mythic Legion's tabletop game, role-playing game, whatever it's called. I've got snot shoved up in my face. It's driving me nuts.
Sorry, I just poked myself in the eye.
Next Sunday night,
or two, and I poked myself in the eye.
We've got two classic friends of ours. Two friends that have been on before. We're in tight with them. We see them every week in some form or fashion, in chats regularly. I'm talking about Patrick Boyle and our GM, Joe Gonzalez, also the kicking tires and lighting fires guy over on OffWorld. So, and there may be a third guest, possibly, but we're not going to hold our breath. Well, I am, because I can't breathe.
Because you can't breathe. Yeah. So wait a minute. You said Patrick Boyle and Joe, right?
Yes.
So PB and J.
Yes.
Everybody, bring your sandwiches next week because we're having PB and J.
Yes.
There you go.
I see how I've been removed from that equation already.
We'll just have the double the J. We'll have PB and JJ. Dynamite. No? All right.
Ow. Why does it hurt?
And we'll see what is their story. What is Joe Gonzalez? What is Patrick Boyle's story on why and how Jesse booed a proposal? What impact did it have on that poor couple? We'll find out next week. So,
or maybe we won't.
No, we will. Also, remember, folks, you still got a couple weeks left. Make sure you're going in there and getting your orders for Horrors of I'm So Small. Get your 2 little M scale figures so that you can have me and Jesse on your shelf. And then once you get them on your shelf, shoot them up. Send
with
all
a camera
bills to Just Shelve It. Your IKEA bills right there to Just Shelve It. And Jesse will take care of any IKEA bills for shooting your shelves. So
no.
Yeah.
No. Got to throw this up there.
Yeah. Horrors of I'm So Small. You are too.
Should be a lowercase o, but
Okay.
So yes, join us next week for Joe Gonzalez, Patrick Boyle, talking everything that gets revealed about the game and other stuff. But yeah, like Curtis said, made up stories about fictitious things that definitely did not happen.
Kind of happened.
William's asking about your brushes. I'm sure you'll have some more info on that soon, or if you have it now.
Brushes are supposed to be here tomorrow. I did a live yesterday kind of talking and giving an update on that. So members of the Art by Akerman channel, you can reach out to me to get your set of brushes shipped to you for $15. That's one per member on the channel. If you need more than one set, we can kind of talk about that. But one set for $15 shipped. So just reach out to me. If you're not a member of the channel, you can easily become one. It's $1.99 a month, or wait and see me at Legion's Con. I'll have them there, and we'll go from there.
That's right. And until next time, folks,
what's on your shelf?
Go subscribe to Hedgehog Action.
Hedgehog Action. The race to 1,000. Subscribe now, or get poked by a porcupine. Run, 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 run. Race to 1,000, subscribe to Hedgehog Action on YouTube. Eat shit, Sonic Hedgehog Action is faster. Eat to do every other hedgehog. Because Jonathan is the best to leave that gooey gooey